Gajananam Bhutaganadi Sevitam Kapitashambhu Palsara Umastam Shoka Vinashakaranam Nama Vigneshwara Pada Pankajam. So in the year I was in Karnataka at the age of 24, that is in 1959. I was very much worried where to go, not to go. A friend of mine who is associated with Ramakrishna Ashrama introduced me to the Swami in charge there. Then Swamiji, I told him, I do not know. First I wrote to the headquarters, I want to become a student. Then the General Secretary sent a letter, if you are in Bangalore, try to contact Swami Tridivishanandaji. If you are in Mysore, try to contact Swami Shambhavananda. I did not know what is Ramakrishna Mission or student or brahmachari, I did not know. Then afterwards, I went to Swami in charge of the Mysore Ashrama. Then Mysore Ashrama Swami just to avoid me, if you are, I shall utilize your work in our service, electrical work is going on. Then I told him, we have got our own business, I don't want to. Then he told me, do you know what is meditation? I don't know meditation. Then afterwards, what is Ramakrishna, Vivekananda, Swami, I don't know anything at all. Then afterwards they made me a library membership by paying 5 rupees. I started reading all the mission publications. After 1 year, so that Swami in charge of the Mysore Ashrama was very busy for collection work. He used to go to Bombay very often. I could not meet him. Only Saturday is holiday for my shop. So one day, one Swami from Coorg, he came to Mysore on his way back to Tamil Nadu. He told me, first I talked to him in English, then he switched on to Kannada. Then he told me, if you are interested, I shall take you to Tamil Nadu, you can come. If you are not able to adjust there, you can come back home. Then I told him, no, I shall stay, I don't go back home again. Then no, not like that, I also like that, only 30 years I am in the order. So, you come and see. So in the meanwhile, it is already news has spreaded in my house, parents are not willing to, and the man who recommended me, they went to his house to quarreling. Then that friend came and told me, what is this? Since you introduced me, I introduced. But your mother and father all are quarreling with me. Then afterwards, so first I went out. Then afterwards the parents did not allow. I went to my village. After 3 months in the year 1952, I again came back to Mysore. Then they agreed. Then afterwards Mysore Swamiji told, you stitch 2 shirts, 2 banyan, 2 dhoti, tooth powder and brush, and proceed immediately to Tamil Nadu. So without writing, I straight away went to Tamil Nadu. So I was very much, in those days, during Dasara time, on the Mysore station, 2-3 days they won't issue ticket. Some of my friends are there, doctor friends. We went to bus stand. There was a special bus, 5 rupees ticket. It leaves 5 o'clock and reaches at 9 o'clock Bangalore. So I was very much the Vairagya. I didn't take anything on the way, no food, nothing. It was heavy rain. When I reached, before reaching Bangalore, I asked a friend where to go tonight, where to stay. He's a Christian gentleman. All right, I will help you, don't worry. This is NS Motor Service, go there, the manager will accommodate you. So I went out to that bus stand. So manager is about to go. Then sir, somebody has come. I told him I want to go to Tamil Nadu. Buy a ticket from our company. Yes. Then he told the conductor. Conductor told, since you are staying tonight, tomorrow morning I will give you. Then let me have something. Oh, it is 9 o'clock, heavy rain, nothing is available. Go there and come back within 10 minutes. All these shops are closed. It is only Upvasa for me. So that conductor is a Tamilian. We were discussing, in this engage, this thought came to you. All right, next morning, when I go to the station, I will leave you where to get down at Salem. Saying like this. So morning at 6 o'clock, the shop opened, I took a little refreshment, then bus started. Then here and there in one place, Dharmapuri, they start, those who want to take food, they can take food, but I didn't touch anything. So I entered Salem Ashrama, the gate was closed. Generally, they used to close the gate till 4 o'clock. On that day, Swamiji from Coorg has come. So one devotee brought some refreshments, that's why the gate was opened. I went inside about 2:30, all were resting, only 2 Swamis. When the gate opened, the door, I had a small bag, waiting also with me. I entered, I told Swamiji I have come. Then they gave me a little chapati, a little pickles, etc. And that night also they prepared. So first 2 days, my mind was so much hovering. Parents are weeping like anything, what to do, shall I go back or like that. 4th day morning, everything disappeared in such a, what is this, all this test troubled me like anything. My mind is so free nowadays. Then Swamiji told, see, we are running a charitable dispensary. If you are interested in dispensary or cash and accounts or puja, then I told him, I am at your disposable, wherever you want you can put me. Then please go to dispensary, the doctor will teach you how to prepare medicines, etc. I went there. Then afterwards it is going on. There was a boy, class 8, read up to class 8, he does not know anything, but he was say, sort of asserting attitude. He was not allowing to do any work at all. So, toward the filling up the bottle, water, etc. Then afterwards when I told him multivitamin 3 tablets I can give in a packet, no, don't touch it. Then after 15 days, morning breakfast, Swamiji asked me, have you learned anything with these 15 days? Then I told him, this brahmachari is not allowing to do anyone. Yes, now the truth has come out. Then that night, I asked, why you are not allowing the brahmachari to do? He also asserted. Then he told him mentally, shut up, sit down, I have got every right over you. Then the other Swami told, you are only class 8 only, tomorrow morning he may ask you to go, simply keep quiet for some days. Then afterwards he went away. So I am the only brahmachari, I have to work in the dispensary, I have to go to for marketing, and at the same time evening I have to perform, to bhajan, conduct bhajan till 6 to 7 o'clock, 1 hour I don't have anything. Immediately one Vakil Gumasta, he used to come, he is a good singer in Tamil. So he used to come and save me the situation. So it went on. In the meanwhile, guest Swami came. He asked him, what about your admission to the order? Then I do not know all this, I am carrying on my work. Anyway, I am leaving this place, he asked the Swami. I asked the Swami, what is the admission to the order? Oh, nowadays I am not at all interested with the headquarters. There is no what is going on. Shall I stop it? What is going on? So then afterwards, he gave a torrent form filled up and sent to the headquarters. There the General Secretary Swamiji was very much annoyed. So what are you, being a senior member of the order, without our knowledge I kept a overaged boy for some time more, so we cannot give admission to your brahmachari. So I told Swamiji, what is this, they have written like this. Anyway, let me try. So once again he wrote second letter. Suppose since he is not getting admission, if you allow, I shall send to Bangalore for Vetishwaran, he is giving initiation. Second, another bombshell came. So Vetishwaran, they refer the bulletin on such and such a date. So Vetishwaran, they only for the devotees, not for monastic members. We cannot find a separate guru for your brahmachari. Still more confusion. But anyway, one day somehow or other I will reach Belur, but does not matter what is there. Then afterwards, before coming from Bangalore, I met Swami Yatishwaranji. He also did not inquire, who are you? I also did not tell anything. So in my dream, he is questioning and answers to the devotees. I am also simply sitting. Then afterwards towards me, he told, if I get your admission, if I am taking your responsibility, you will definitely get admission to the order. So saying, he disappeared. Next morning, I wrote a letter to Bangalore, explaining all these things. a letter, thanks, a letter, so nice letter. He said, I am very sorry to hear your plight. If at all, if you don't get admission into the order, don't think you are separate from us, you are one with us. Pray to God for light and guidance. Sometime I will come to your place for initiation. I will get more information. I am sorry, this much only. Like that he wrote it. He came for initiation. In those days only 5 or 6 only. So after initiation, he asked me, what about this brahmachari's details? I do not know. I am not getting that form. Another torrent form he gave. He please fill up, ask the brahmachari. I filled up everything. He took it and went away. After leaving, the Swamiji, oh, it is in the shelf. I could not find out. Now it is here. Like that. Then afterwards, he wrote to authorities. Authorities were rigid. Anyway, in the year 1957, Swamiji wrote, I am going to Belur on the way to Rangoon. I will come back and halt for some days. You write a letter to me, await arrival. Once again, let me try. So then afterwards, coming to Bangalore from Rangoon and Belur, he wrote a letter. Authorities are so rigid. So anyway, I have given your name with the President or the Secretary, so that any English instructions from anywhere, first preference will be given to you. I told him and I have come away. In the March 1958, I am coming from dispensary work. So our Swamiji, oh nice, your life has come, a good idea. Nalla kalam, Tamil I tell, Nalla kalam porandirkadi, like that he told. Afterwards, they told, the letter has come in my name. Brahmacharya Chidambaram, your initiation has been adjusted on such and such a date. You have to be a few days early with Guru Pranami, etc. Like that. Our Swamiji became annoyed. I am the head of the institution. They are written to me. Directly they are written to the Brahmachari. Earlier, when Swami was to go for sannyas, so he did not give any money. I am not in the habit of giving any money. Swamiji, the vehicle has come, I want to go to junction to catch the train. So, already at long last, gave me 100 rupees. I kept, I do not know accounts. So, I took somewhere in one place. After Swami coming from sannyasa 15 days, he asked, why Swamiji have taken advance, you did not return the amount? Then told Swamiji, please wait, I shall make arrangements. Like that. Then afterwards I was afraid whether he gives money or not, where shall I go for money? 100 rupees. Then he told me, yes, agree. Because I was working all sorts of hard work. I am the only person, because all the other two Swamis were there, they are all suffering from piles. So there is no question of chilies. Daily, only 350 days, 65 days idli and tender coconut or coconut kernel and little groundnut seeds. That is the only food for us. Daily morning 3 idlis, sir. No more extra idli. If any extra idli means cook will not get, he will be absent for him. So it went on like this. Then afterwards, I came back. When I came back, that is in 1959, it happened in 1953. So I became a little reluctant, a little easy going. So next one morning night, during my dream, Yatishwaranji appeared again. What is this? Earlier you were working so hard, now you become so lazy. You should not do like this, you should work hard and disappear. Then I thought, I am afraid, who is always behind me, so I must be very careful. So saying, I was there that Swami went away without informing. The Swamiji in charge is to go to summer holidays to Mysore side. During absence, he went away. I am the only person. I have to go to dispensary, I have to do puja and marketing, etc. Then he returned. They sent another Swami without the knowledge of the branch center. One Swami with a beard, a little aged also. So he is good accountant and his Vedantic thoughts also is an expert in this. But he is fond of taking tea. But our milk is so limited, every day I have to inform him, this much I have purchased. Then afterwards, in between I thought, what is this? In between I will be just like sandwich. So one day, I thought in the month of March, after Guru Mata's birthday means There is no direct disciples' birthday or anything, and only daily evening prayer only, no khandan, nothing, no Ram Nama, Ekadasi, nobody is there. And only Om Hrim and Sarvamangala, that with the Shruti box, there is no harmonium at all. So anyway, I went away straight to Belur Mutt. Then he told, your letter, it is under pillow, I have not replied you, I have come away without informing the head, it is very bad, go to the office. Then he went to the office, Swami Tridivishanandaji, he got wild, get away, get out of the gate, we don't want such people, get away. Then Shashwatanji Maharaj took interest, he told why, what have we done? Yeah, what I went for, I have arrangements. Anyway, next year in 62, he lost his chance for sannyas. Then I told him, whatever is written on my forehead, it will take place. Then in the month of November 61, they sent me to Shillong hill station. In those days, there was no Farrakha village, it was under construction. Up to train will go Pandu, you have to get down. Then you go to Amingam to Pandu. So from Pandu, by the government private launch, I went there, they said at about 3 o'clock, nothing is available, no food. There was only one South Indian hotel, so dirty, I could not enter. Anyway, I thought it was quite hot. So I kept everything in a malgadi, only 15 kilo weight. Then only I thin chadar and one cotton socks. After getting Nangpo, a place, that is from there the higher level starts. I was feeling terribly cold. I don't have anything. What is this? At 8 o'clock, it reached Shillong headquarters station. Severely cold. One brahmachari was waiting. I told him, Baba, I cannot wait for, let us go to Ashrama tomorrow morning, take delivery of the parcel. He came. So in the ashrama, everybody is busy, night class is going on. In winter months, there is no plate. This badam leaves or some other planted leaves, that is the only leaves for food, etc. And everything cold, dal also cold, chapati also cold, and milk also cold. I thought it's the first entertainment for me. First day itself, severe cold. Then next morning, 2-3 days I was sailing very terribly cold. I was taking 2 rajais. And I have to relieve Swamiji who is working in puja. He will come to the office for accounts, Ananda Maharaj. Then he is telling, Maharaj, Utun, you have to go to temple to open the door. What is Utun? 2 rajai I have taken, still I am shivering. But the head of this institution, some Babiyanji, little bit aggressive type, because I am afraid of him also. Then afterwards I have to, then I don't know how to blow the conch shell. It did not come properly. First 3 days he made arrangements. Afterwards I tried my level best. Somehow or other I made 4:30 I have to open the door. Then afterwards for some days he used to Khandana Bhava Bandhana like that he used to. Then afterwards 10 or 15 days I worked. So I have to work with the help of a stove, floor cleaning, 1 or 2 fruits for cutting, and I have to bring flowers for puja, etc. Within 15 days, my both the fingers started swelling, chill plain or frost bright, whatever it may be. Then they sent me to Kavati, it is a private center. So at that time, in the month of 62, January 12 or 13, Swami Shankaranaji Maharaj Mahasamadhi. So I was in Kavati, so dirty place, and that routing it, etc., I didn't like it, but there is no other go. After 12th day, we returned to Shillong again. After 13th day celebration, I was given student homework. I told I do not be Bengali. They are Bengali, Siliti Bengali. Even if they criticize me also, I do not follow everything. So anyway, so one is Namka was the tribal hostel, mostly local people, a sort of community people who were there. They were around. So then afterwards, then I have to go to marketing, I have to purchase firewood, lorry, split it with the help of boys. Other boys will not do, we have to give some tea or muri mova like that. So it went on, I told the Bayanti, what is this, you have put me here. When Hemant Maharaj was there, 1 year I will look after, I will go to dispensary, I will come, I will look after everything, afterwards you manage. So it went on in the 1964. One day in 64, daily all has to go to monthly once for collection work, whatever it may be. Because I am South India, there in Assam government, mostly South Indians are from Bengal or from Kerala, and the local people are very few. So I used to go to monthly collection for where South Indians are there. In those days 10 rupees is a big amount. So then afterwards, so one day while returning, I was told I have to go to office. Then office, one Kitin Babu was there. He told me, from here after you don't worry about marketing or anything, you simply sit in the office. Purchasing, etc., we will do it. That is in 64. So afterwards, it went on like this, but because of his asserting attitude, I didn't like it. That he told me, stay 5 years afterwards, let us see. Then afterwards, when I told him, I want to change. Do you want to change? Yes, I want to change. I wrote to Kabir Maharaj. He told, after all staying 5 years, many people are staying 10 years, 15 years, what is there? You wait patiently. In the winter months, he used to go to Delhi here and there, was very popular. Though he is a medical practitioner, he is good in philosophical fields also. He used to conduct weekly classes in military hospital, some officer's house, weekly once. And he was very popular in secretariat also. There was communal between two persons. That's why he is from non-Bengal. That's why both the sets have got support, grants, etc. Then afterwards, the ashrama at Gauhati ashrama, they want to affiliate. Because one day the non-tribals have to leave Shillong. The tribals will want to drive us out. So he went and told the headquarters. There, one Air Vice Marshal Y.V. Malse and Major General Jeng Shamsher Singh, both of them are interested. They have got a special plane to go there. They will go to meet the headquarters, the General Secretary Maharaj, and came back in the evening yesterday. And there is one Major Mata, he is in the communication. He is sitting in the office, so he will tell the operator, military operator, the number, give the connection and divert the call to the Ramakrishna Ashrama. So afterwards affiliated, in the absence of our head, a letter came from, telegram came from Belur, sent Tridivishanandaji immediately to Shamalatal. So Arjuna is agreeable, so like that. Because Arjuna Maharaj did not know all these things. Purna Maharaj was in charge. So after Guru Mother's birthday, I performed puja. Then afterwards, I went to Gauhati. There, Pashupati Maharaj is an expert in magic lantern pictures. He was staying in Bandu. So, he come on, since you are going out, come and take food there. Because I am strict vegetarian, he gave a small egg. I never, Arey, khana, ki habe khana. I took the whole thing. I did not munch it. Simply just like blocked. Then thought, shall see this fellow will go away today. Then afterwards somehow it entered inside. Then Jivane tumhe kichu deva habena, Jivane tumhe kichu deva habena. Afterwards, I reached Lucknow. Lucknow there, a new Swamiji is going to Shamlatal to take charge. They have not informed him, they are sending another worker. So when Gaur Maharaj, he told to Delhi, your Swami, new Swami, worker is waiting for you. Who is new Swami? I do not know at all. So he was 1st January 1968, he went early. And with all Swamiji's birthdays, printing, etc. He is very popular also. And I also went out a few days. I do not know what is to be done. I do not know the language problem. So I brought everything, all my belongings. That driver started, Dunya ka cheez sab chalaya hai, Baba ji, kahan ja raha hai, like that. So I got down at Sukidan, a small place. One man was waiting, he took everything. Half of the place, you have to climb the steps slowly. Then Swamiji with in a flask, coffee, mixture, etc. And cook was also waiting to prepare non-vegetarian dish for me. I told him, strictly vegetarian. Oh my God, we have come here, what will you eat like that? What is there? Doi is there, dal is there, and a little achar there, just suffice for me. Then went on, first because there is only weekly 1 or 2 vouchers only. That is the only office work for me. Then I have to cut vegetables. On seeing that body, I am very much afraid, so sharp. A little missing means whole hand will be cut into pieces. So for some days afterwards, he himself used to manage. It went on and on. Yearly once we have to go to purchase annual marketing with all empty bags, etc. We have to go to Bilibid. In the month of March, the rates are a little bit cheap. We have to purchase, and in a bigger vehicle, we have to transfer everything at Tanakpur. From next morning, with a smaller vehicle, we have to shift everything. There in Sukidang, we have to keep a stall like thing, everything we have to keep it. From there, we have to transfer it to the Shamla Ashrama. So in those days, especially Nepalese servants are very, 1 quintal sugar, he himself cutting on the bank, and he used to climb the steps in such a way, and he will take 5 rupees coolie and he used to go away. In those days, 5 rupees coolie is a big amount, 3 rupees per day. So went on 2 years, 3 years, and always he is a little bit diabetic patient, rough in nature also. I was simply tolerating one unnecessary. Then I wrote to headquarters, I am not happy here, please give me a change. Then every 3 months I used to write a letter. Then I told him also that I am writing for him. Yes, write a change, what is that? Go write and write like that. He was also indifferently was telling. Then afterwards, Gambhir Maharaj wrote, after all you are doing Guru Maharaj's work, please wait patiently. We are finding a suitable worker, acceptable to Shamlatal. Just wait. Then afterwards, in the March, in the month of 72, one Murthy Maharaj, he was in Almora, he came for treatment at Lucknow. Instead of going back straight away to Almora, he came to Shamlatal, then Mayavati, then reaching Almora. So in the main headquarters asked where is he at Lucknow. He has gone to Shamlatal. A telegram came, move, don't move on, stop there. Then asked Mahant Maharaj, take Murthy and release immediately Tridivishanandaji to come to Belur Math. In the meanwhile, Anath Maharaj was there. He is very tricky and very intelligent also. Then this Murthy Maharaj and Secretary Maharaj started some difference of opinion. Then Murthy Maharaj said, the next morning if he is going, then I will be caught again. Then I told Anath Maharaj, boy, make some compromise. Next morning itself I pack off everything and take the accounts books also to give it at Calcutta Vasu Energy Company. So saying, he went ahead. So afterwards, I got down at Varanasi. Bhuteshanji Maharaj came for inspection purpose or something. I want to stay a few days more. Then he told, why are you staying here? The vehicle will come at Howrah station, you all will go in the car. Don't go, please change your program, go to Belur Math. So I arrived in Belur Math in the month of May. The same medical work, or Pankaj Maharaj was in charge. Again, medical work started. Our Ashok Maharaj now, Brahmeshanti, he was a MD, gastroenterologist, he was also working. But that Pankaj Maharaj is only in LMF, but that asserting attitude. So there is one Dr. Das also. So it is went on and on. Sometimes unnecessary quarrel will start. Anyway, our head was Swami Gitanji Maharaj, our head of the dispensary in charge. So one day I told him, so already 7 years, you are looking after well, I am satisfied. The one Swami was there, if you want I shall remove him. But anyway, 7 years old, passed already. So all right, I will give you a change. In the middle, another Swami came. So I was sent to Kanpur. So they later sent a telegram to Varanasi. So, but they thought Tridivishanandaji, a worker, I think they are not asked a worker. So they did not send anybody to the station. I went to the other side of the station, there is nobody there. Somehow I hired a rickshaw. The rickshaw man brought it. Then that Swami, I am very sorry, I received your telegram, I could not send you anybody. Like that he told. 2-3 days I stayed there. I went to Allahabad during Swamiji's birthday celebration, I think most probably, or Raja Maharaj, I don't remember. Then afterwards, we reached Kanpur. That Swami was waiting to receive me at the station. It was too late. So I hired an auto rickshaw. I reached Kanpur Ashrama. There, my work in the dispensary, there was an assistant Swami. He was looking after, he knows very well Hindi. He was asserting as he is all in all. Then I told him, I have come here, he will assist me in the work. Then afterwards, he went on sometime. Then afterwards also, head of center was sort of this side or that side. Then I wrote to headquarters for a change. So then our Mahat Maharaj went to Belur and went and Seva Pratishthan also didn't discuss this matter. I forgot to ask this. Then I wrote a letter. So Swamiji went there, he discussed, I have got a problem with the right, left ear. Every 2 months the bus collects and it discharges itself. And sent him immediately to Seva Pratishthan. So I went to Seva Pratishthan, there was Tufan Mail. There is additional carriage from Kanpur, they attached it. So early went and I occupied the seat. On that day there was a derailment in somewhere. That's why the train did not come so late. After Kanpur, it did not go via Allahabad. They announced that it will not go via Allahabad, it will go back via Lucknow, Varanasi, etc. Then afterwards, next morning we reached at 8 o'clock Varanasi. There was no platform. Somewhere it is sliding, there is no coffee or nothing of this. Anyway, we reached at about 1:30 Howrah station, odd time. So very few, many of the passengers are afraid because number of carriages, only few persons in each carriage. Anyway, I went to Howrah station. There steps all over water, the beggars will come and sleep. Then I went there, that man was in charge. I told him in Hindi, I am from Ramakrishna Math. This is odd time, I don't want to disturb them. Please allow me to stay somewhere. Early morning I will go back to Seva Pratishthan. Agreed. Then afterwards I brought some eatables. Such a big bandicoot, such a big one bandicoot, because it kept on hanging. There was whitewash was going on, that bamboo. That fellow is jumping like that. I thought I could not sleep at all, not seeing this big, making noise also. Then afterwards I reached, in the meanwhile Seva Pratishthan inquiring, where is he arrived, he has not come, like that. Next morning at 6 o'clock I reached Seva Pratishthan. Then afterwards everything. Then again I returned to Kanpur. Then afterwards, before going, when Swami asked, they are asking you to take me as a worker. Do you know plastering and bone setting? Then I told it is the duty of a qualified person. I am only assisting the dispensary. So that didn't materialize. Second time, again they wrote. Then they wrote, we have decided to send you to Mayavati. So you have seen Mayavati once. We shall send somebody in your place. Then they will relieve you. Then you come to Mayavati. In the meanwhile, I thought my friends are in Vrindavana. So I went away to Vrindavan. Then while coming back, so that Swami wants to go to Devagar. The Devagar Swami did not like it. So I was sent to Devagar. So I went to Devagar and working with the dispensary work. There was a 20-bedded hospital also, and 2 assistants were there. And I know the electrical side also. I was to look after electrical side and guest side also. So simply guest how many days, the adjustments in office will do everything. So there also I went on like that. Then afterwards, 3 years, that is in 84, 85, I was in Devagar. Then afterwards, when the Swami was in Tamil Nadu, he was go to take charge in Shillong. They find out who are those. My name appeared I joined in Salem Center. All I sent him to. Then our Swami in charge went and pleaded. He's doing all sorts of such people I wanted, immediately releasing. Here man, it will release him immediately. So, all right, I came to Belur from Belur to Jairamati a few days, and again I reached Howrah, Tamil Nadu Metros, now Chennai station. Somebody came to receive me. After 2 days I went to Salem, again my joining center in 86 March. So that Swami was out to give some lecture too. He came back. Then in the meanwhile, in the year 1976, I developed severe gastric trouble. So our Gambhir Maharaj told, we will find a suitable worker, our work should not suffer, we will make all the arrangements. So saying, another Swami came, I was sent to hospital, I had a major operation. Then after operation, because some internal tussle was there, so I was sent to Ranchi Ashrama. All when I get down from the house after 15 days stay in Seva Pratishthan Hospital, I got down at Belur Mutt. Many people are telling you are sending to Ranchi. What is this? I just have returned from the hospital. Then our Hiran manager took a bold step. No, he should not be sent to Ranchi. Let him stay here 2 months. They gave me 2 months leave and some medicines also. So after second and third month, some of the stitches gave way. I became so big stomach. I was wondering what is the stomach is in such a different way. Then our Dr. Das said, come on Swami, something had happened. Immediately proceed to Seva Pratishthan. Because the top stitches, all the stitches has come out. Again, there was a Bijush Datta. How it happened is 25 years my service, this is the first failure. It is my bad luck. My bad luck, he also all that let us share 50%, what is there. So after the final second operation, simply anatomical repair. They did it. Again another 2 months they gave. So after staying, the top portion stitches gave way. Then the intestine is coming out. When I lie down on the bed, it will go down. Then somebody told me, put a towel, and doctor himself put a towel, that's all. Then after it is on, even now it is on, when I stand up it will come up, when I lay down it will go down. So I told him, third operation, Swamiji, I know what is plastic surgery, I don't want to touch again, Guru Maharaj's grace, let it go as it is. If anything happens, let us see plastic surgery. Like that he ruled out. So in 86 I came to Salem. I was working in the dispensary. In those days stock mixtures were there. Nowadays stock mixtures etc. outdated now. The druggist will not permission to mixture all these things. Latest steroid preparation has come. So then afterwards, so one day one Dr. P.K. Bhaskar, he is a leading dentist in Chennai. His friend Chandrasekhar is an eye specialist. He is devotee. So my friend Chandrasekhar Swami utilized his service, don't leave him. One day I went to him, he told, yes, Dr. Bhaskar has told me, Swamiji, please come. After checking my eyesight, your eyesight is all right, let me see the tension. Tension means glaucoma. Oh, Swami just started your glaucoma. Then Salem hospital so dirty. Anyway, Dr. Bhaskar made in Shankar Netralaya.
Oh, so, Chennai.
At Madras. Okay. So then afterwards, one doctor, his name is, I forgot some L. So she is a Telugu speaking. I spoke in Telugu. She was very happy. First 2-3 days applied medicines. Afterwards, laser system. After 3 months, one each eye started 600 rupees each. But that Badrinath is a devotee. These people did not disclose all these things. Madras. Then afterwards, I paid with the one public relation officer, patient's relation officer. I told him, why don't you give concession? No, Swamiji, it is not possible. Anyway, first they say, ask me to sit before the ultraviolet rays, go on pressing, the extra water removed, after infrared rays, and after second day, the another eye also. Then they say, everything removed, no more medicine for you. Now the glaucoma is in the normal range. I came back to Salem again. After Salem again, 6 years I was in Salem. that Swamiji mysteriously he slipped in the Ganges and passed away in 1991 most probably. Then afterwards, in the meanwhile, I was writing letter after letter to the headquarters to give me a change, my place, either in Benares or in Sadhanivas at Belur, is nothing is available, at least Sadhanivas at Bangalore also like that. So I was waiting for eye checkup. That Badrinath only told Swamiji, I should see. When he will come, when he goes, he will sit 1 or 2 cases. Some telegram came, he will go away like that. I was holding urination pressure because when I go for urination, he may come and go away. I hold him like that. He came at 5 o'clock. After checking, I wait for urination, it is not coming out. What is this? So fever developed. I went to T Nagar. So the whole night, if pressure is there, it is not coming out, fever. But generally morning at 7 o'clock I used to come and call. And that day nobody came. They thought Swamiji may be meditating, he may come late. At 8 o'clock, when Swami came, Baba, this is the condition. So I cannot take anything. So immediately we proceeded to Mylapur Ramakrishna dispensary. So there they told the doctor in charge, told Swami, whenever you feel urination, don't retain it, immediately have to vacate it. Then afterward they sent to Vijaya Hospital. Vijaya Hospital there, the in charge Swami, they Dr. Chinna Swami, he told this is only first degree Swami, no surgery is necessary, by medicine it will be alright. In 96 I wrote all these things to General Secretary. From there they wrote, we are very sorry to hear your plight. After 60, many people have this prostate trouble. Anyway, from here after anything, please inform me. So in 1996, in the month of October, November, we were loving letter. And earlier in the month of 92, I requested for a change. Now we told a change over has come in the administration, we are not in a position to reply. So that's why I kept quiet. Now, if it is possible, allow me to stay at Benares or Sadhanivas or at Bangalore also. Like again I wrote. In the meanwhile, that Swami in South India, a little bit arrogant type. So I suggested, he didn't like it. So anyway, I told him I will write a total retirement, I want a change. So they wrote to headquarters to Bangalore Center head. After a month, letter has come from Bangalore, Belur. So then the local head told, oh, letter has come from Belur for you. I opened the letter after 3 o'clock only. So Swami Harshanti has agreed to accommodate you at Bangalore. So proceed and inform us. Then our local Swami told, no, I won't leave you unless I get another suitable worker. I don't leave you. So all right, what is there? We don't want to go like that. Tomorrow itself I can go away with bag and baggage. That should not be. I waited patiently, another Swami came. So in the meanwhile, I forgot to tell all these things. I was sent from in Shamlatal. I stayed 4.5 years in Shamlatal. Shamlatal also, there in the seasonal time, sometimes we used to collect some of these starch preparations. So this porcupine used to come and fellow used to eat in the night. So then afterwards, we asked our man to sit whole night. So that fellow started smoking, that porcupine came and ran away. Third day, so he came, but that the trigger did not work. Then they brought somebody's rifle. Afterwards, he fought one he died. Then after they took away everything. Then afterwards, again I came back to Bangalore. In Bangalore, so they gave me a single-seated room, his accommodation, everything. Now I am very happy there. But in the meanwhile, 1958, Yatishwaranji took his personal interest for my admission into the order. So he came to Belur Mati in 1958. All your prarabdha karma washed out. Don't worry, he told. So all right, because of his grace, I am daily, thrice a day, I remember him. Because of he put me to the order. So then afterwards, it is going on. In 97 March, I came to Bangalore Ashrama, Alsur Ashrama. carrying on. So no, nothing. I have checked out a program, morning systematic, my spiritual practices, reading, etc. So it is going on. But Guru Maharaj's grace, no major problem thing of this sort is detected so far. But my medicine I have to take, monthly medicine, it was 1,500 rupees. Of course, headquarters is adjusting every 6 months, food, etc. So this was for the day I got an opportunity to speak. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Maharaj, some more things I want to know about those Swami who are the disciples of Brahmananji, Holy Mother.
I met him, that's all.
That's all.
I met him, Swami Kopesh Maharaj.
Sardesh
I met him, Kopesh Maharaj, with a few words I talked to him. And another thing, in Holy Mother, when she was in, Holy Mother, when she was in 1918, in Jairam Bhatti, a few students, 4 or 5, went to Jairam Bhatti to take initiation from Mother. One boy, he does not know anything, Ramakrishna Mission or Swamiji or nothing of this sort. He was under the impression Yogini means a girva cloth and holy ash, number of Rudraksha mala, etc., etc. That was. Mother was sweeping the floor and arranging asana, etc. That asked, where is Sannyasini? Hey, she is the Sannyasini, keep pointing. Is she Sannyasini? What does she know? She Jhadu de Purishka Kurche ki jane. You might know. Anyway, I have come, let me see. So Mother, one by one asked. When his turn came, Dekho Babu, your Kuluguru has given the mantra. In those days, Kuluguru system in Kerala as well as in West Bengal was predominating, and nowadays I do not know. So tomorrow morning, taking bath without any taking, he come here. Are my Kuluguru somewhere 60 miles away. How she will understand all these things? Let me see. The morning came, Mother sat for 5 minutes. He told the mantra. Hari Puresh became really, she is a yogini, she is not an ordinary woman. So she came to Shillong in 1965 during Durga Puja. He himself told Sri Swami Almora Satya Maharaj, Swami Aparanananji. In 1919, Mother was seriously ill. Mother told, go to Bankura called Vaikunta. Vaikunta, those British time, is a double gold medalist. So he used to come by a double horse drawn carriage. His fees is 100 rupees. His 100 rupees means now 1 rupee silver coin, they will give 100 rupees for that. So costly in those days. So I don't hear all these things, Yogini, give me 100 rupees, I shall come. They went and told Mother, Mother gave 100 rupees. After coming half of the way, he suddenly sort of fear engulfed him. What is this, where I am going? A sort of fear is engulfing me. Like that he was worrying very much. When he entered the Jairam Bhatti, he saw Mother's pulse. He could not ask her to open the mouth. What she saw the figure, Mahakali, he fainted, about to fell out. So immediately he gave some medicine for Mother. Afterwards he himself used to come. So when he comes, no fees. So then afterwards he took initiation from Mother and sannyasa from Brahmanji Maharaj, Swami Maheshwarananda. He is good in homeopathy also. I met him in 1966, though old but short memory. Then afterwards, in the year 1900, this is how the Shakti worship, etc. it works. So in 1911, Calcutta was the state headquarters. Now Delhi is the state. One district judge, Sir John Woodrow, came to India. His wife refused to come to India. I don't go to India. He was very much sorry. 6 months he is working. And his head clerk, one day, sir, why are you so morose? What is the difficulty? One day, could you tell me, solve my problem? My father Bhattacharya, Shakti Aradhaka. What is Shakti Aradhaka? Tell me your difficulties. He told, my wife refused to come to India. Wherever I go couple, I have to sit in the back bench. All the couples are sitting, dancing, drinking, whatever it may be. She is also feeling the same thing in London also. So he told his father, Bhattacharya, he prepared a copper, a small tithe. I don't believe all this, I don't believe. Within 40 days, he will get a proper positive reply. 30 days itself, a reply came. You are there, I am here, I want to come to India. If anybody goes, I will go, or he come and take me. There must be something. He read all the Shakti. There's a big book, 300 pages, Shakti Shakta, Madras published in Madras. Then afterwards, third one is, in the year 1940, when the war is going on, in Egypt, this is a Muslim country, only a few Catholic Christian families were there. They thought one day we have to leave this place. There, a boy of 14 years developed typhoid. In those days, typhoid means there is no proper medicine, only aspirin and cold compressed to the head. 10 days, 12 days, 15 days. So their own padre came, made some mantra tantra, and did not work. One Muslim came with this Mayura, peacock's feather, he also made something, did not. 22nd day, at 3 o'clock, it is tuck tuck like that sound. A lady came and stood with a covered head. I thought this is Egyptian gypsy, let her tell and go. She was standing 1 minute. He didn't observe, but closed her covered head. Then afterwards she went away.